Let's review some rhythm. So we have our closed note head. Remember, that's the circly part, like your head's your circly part. It's closed, like you can't see through it. If you close the door, you can't see through it. So closed note head and a stem. This is our quarter note. It gets one beat. We give it a number. It might be number 1, it might be number 2, 3, 4, whatever, but it gets one beat. So when we count it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have our quarter rest. It's a quarter, just like the quarter note. So they have the same first name, which means it takes up the same amount of space, or it has the same value. So it also has a value of 1. It also gets a number, but to make sure that we know that it's silent, we put it in parentheses and we open our hands like this. And now we have 2/8 notes. It's like we took that one beat and we chopped it to make 2 sounds. So we have the first one that's going to get the number, but we need a sound for the second one, and we're going to use the and. Make sure you just write a plus sign for that. Don't draw squiggly lines or the ampersand thingy or write the word and or anything else. Just do the plus sign. It's easier. So it will get the number on the first one, and then the second one gets the and. So if I'm counting and clapping them, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then the last thing we have, let me move myself up. Our quarter notes, and then smaller would be 16th notes. So we've taken that one beat, we've now chopped it up into 4 different sounds. So we have to have other things that go along with the number. So we still have the number. The first one's going to get the number on the beat. The and is over here in the middle, and we're going to have the E and the So now we have 4 sounds, 1 E and Okay, so if we're counting and clapping, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. The number is still there for the beat, and we've broken up the rest with E and Now we're going to combine beats to make one continuous sound. So we have our half note. It's taken 2 beats and put them together. So when we clap them and we count them, it's going to get 2 numbers, but we're going to hold through. Okay, so it'll be like 1, 2, or 2, 3. Or if it starts on 3, 3, 4. We don't want to count 1, 2, because that's just 2 quarter notes. So we hold our hands through like 1 through 2. If you're playing it on a recorder, it would go 2. Okay, it would just be longer. And then we have our half rest. You say rest, but no sound will come out because the rest is the silent space in the music, and you open up your hands 2 times for those 2 beats. And then we're going to use our numbers to count it. But again, don't let any sound come out. Or if it starts on 2, or if it starts on 3. Now we have our whole note. I know I'm kind of in the way here. Okay, we have our whole note, and that's going to take up a whole measure. So all 4 beats. We hold our hands together for all 4 of those beats. And I'll move myself down here. That way we can see it. So we're going to hold through. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I didn't clap 4 times. I held through. So it'd be like, do. We were playing it on the recorder. It takes up all 4 beats, but in your head, you're still thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we write it down, we write it like I put it up there, 1 through 2 through 3 through 4. And our whole rest, that is 4 beats of silence. Last but certainly not least is one that's kind of newish. We've done it before when you were in 3rd grade, but we reviewed it for the past couple weeks here. Again, let me slide myself out of the way. We have our dotted half note. Okay, so our dotted half note is going to get 3 beats. So if it starts on 1, it'd be 1, 2, 3. If it's 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to use those now and perform rhythm in a couple different ways.